Oh, good morning, everybody. Yeah, I got all this great technology so I can be hands-free and, I drive on really country roads, so while I'm hands-free, I can talk to you. And so I really needed to do that this morning in the aftermath of these storms and, oh my gosh, the new lakes that have been created again around here. We haven't even planted the fields. That's a good thing. Anyway, listen, here's what I want to talk to you about. This business that I have that I keep asking to, I'm searching for the right people to be a part of it. Here's where I probably differ from a great deal of all of you, and that's my mindset. You see, Dave and I learned from some former IRS agents years ago that we learned how to live our lives as a business. Not as Patti and Dave and our 5 children, which they're all on their own now, but not in that way. Our thought process is this. Our business, it doesn't matter if it's called Motorola or United Airlines or ABC Technology Company. It doesn't matter the name. It doesn't matter the building. It doesn't matter where it's located. It's that it's a business. And ours happens to be always in our home. Therefore, we have the privileges of the IRS code that is written for the wealthy, by the way. But that doesn't mean you have to be wealthy to take advantage of them. They are written for the wealthy, and us regular folk need to understand them and take advantage of them. So you see, my business, when I plant flowers outside, I do any kind of landscaping, anything aesthetically to make my home prettier. That's my business that I'm improving. Therefore, a portion of all that is written off on my taxes. And that's no different than if Motorola has a landscaping company that comes in and takes care of, their pretty lake and their manicuring of their lawns and their ducks that swim in their pond. It's no different. Our 9 dogs, we rescue dogs, you know that. Well, a portion of their keep, their medical bills, their veterinary bills, their food, all of that is tax deductible. Why? Because they are no different than an ADT security system. They bark as long as they bark. Says it in the IRS code. I could show it to you. So they are our security system. So a portion of that gets written off. You work a job and you also have a home-based business while you're trying to build that business into something that can replace your job. Okay? So while you are working to build that business, every mile on your car can be tax deductible. Why? Well, because I make quote-unquote business calls on my way to work, on my way home from work. When I stop at the gas station, I hand out a card to somebody about the products that I sell. This works for every business, by the way. There are certain businesses, home-based businesses, that are better than others. Mine happens to be one of those, which is, it's incredible because we are an international company. Therefore, I could be sitting on a beach in Mexico, or I could be walking down the Champs-Élysées in Paris, and I could be talking to people about it works because we are an international company. We can ship to them. They can become distributors. For $99, you get to be part of a multi-million, gazillion, billion-dollar company that is easily duplicatable. I don't sell anything. You all have been watching my progress. I am a product of the product. I use the products. Dave uses the products. I can show you the proof of the 60 plus pounds that I've lost, and in fact, I have showed you proof of the clothing sizes that I've gone down. The length of my hair, I'm going to post a picture in a little while, showing, you can see the back of my hair, the length, and what it looks like now, just a few months later. And I've gone to the hairdresser 4 times since I began hair, skin, and nails. So this stuff really works. Everything works. Why do you think they named the company? It works. 2 school teachers, former school teachers from Detroit, Michigan. How could you not love that story? It's so all-American. It's American-made. Isn't that what we love? So for $99, and on top of it, the product that you get for turn around and sell it if you wanted. You could use it or you could sell it. So now you have zero investment into this business. It's so perfect. I display products in my home. So go back to the miles, okay? So the miles on my car at what, 48 cents? I haven't even done my taxes yet, so I don't know if we've changed what our mileage reimbursement is. It was like 48 cents a mile. So I don't do anything in my life. I don't purchase anything unless it is a business expense, and therefore I'm able to write it off. Therefore, reducing our taxable income from the norm, the standard of 33%. Think about that. It takes you from January to April every year to work just to pay your tax liability, which by the way is illegal, but that's another whole story, and that's also documented, but another story. So anyway, because who's going to fight with IRS, right? So you work 4 months of the year for free, in essence. If you learn to live your life as a business, now you could legally reduce your taxable liabilities to maybe 10%. Oh, I don't know. What could you do with 25% more of the money that you work so hard for? What could you do with that? Go on a vacation, replace things in your home, a roof, buy a new car, help your children get through college. I don't know. Think about the gazillion of ways that you could use 25% more of your income. This business is so perfect. It's just so perfect. And I know that I think differently than a lot of people. But I look at our life as, it's not that you only live once. We live every day. We die once. And I just recently told someone I've gained a new friend in my life who I just really, really respect. He's the chaplain at Thompson Prison and here in Illinois. And I said to him,